Hello there.
Tim Cant here, talking through Native Instruments Freak, a frequency shifter that also combines amplitude, ring modulation, and a vintage radio mode into one neat plugin. Freak is one element of Crush Pack, the latest installment in Native Instruments' new line of effects, which also includes Byte, a destructive bit crusher and resampler, and Dirt, an elegant stomp box with a vibrant spectrum of distortion sounds. In this walkthrough, you'll hear how Freak can mangle voice, from ring modulation to robots to sci-fi or even horror effects. How to add movement and depth to an E-piano by applying amp modulation, frequency shifting and ring modulation. How the radio mode allows you to give your sound a vintage broadcast feeling. And how to get interesting gating effects with Sidechain mode. At the heart of Freak, we have three distinct effect modes: radio, oscillator, and sidechain. Common to all three of these modes is a single control which allows you to move seamlessly from amplitude modulation to ring modulation and on to frequency shifting. Oscillator mode offers a classic modulation technique by using an internal sine oscillator to shift the input signal. With the type parameter, you can move from amp to ring modulation up to frequency shifting. The range of frequency parameter is controlled by the zoom switch, which offers a coarse range of plus or minus 5000 Hz or a fine range of plus or minus 200 Hz. Oscillator mode also allows antifold adjustment. Antifold reduces artifacts in the lower frequency range when turned up, which results in a thinner sound. The third parameter unique to oscillator mode is stereo, which gives space and width to the signal. You can add even harmonics to slightly distort and enrich the sound. Increasing feedback produces all kinds of sounds, from phasing to even more distortion. Sidechain mode allows you to use sources other than the internal sine oscillator to modulate the audio input signal. In this example, we take a pad from Massive and use a decaying sine wave as the sidechain input signal. This is how they sound independently. Now let's apply the sidechain. At 100% contour, the modulation follows the envelope of the sidechain input. As we move the knob towards 0%, we fade to the raw sidechain input, and you can hear the sound transitioning into more inharmonic ring modulation territory. By changing the dry-wet, the gating gets less extreme. Now let's try with a drum loop. With the release, you can change how quickly we follow the envelope of the sidechain signal. Turning on the bandpass filter allows you to single out particular parts of the sidechain spectrum. You don't have to set up complicated routings in your host in order to make use of this mode. With the SC switch next to the contour parameter set to off, the input signal modulates itself. Setting the contour to 0% now multiplies the signal with itself, which leads to a distortion-like sound. A particularly interesting function of Freak is radio mode, which lovingly emulates the noisy and often distorted sound of AM radios. Let's take this urban beat and play a bit with the tuning parameter, just like on your granny's old radio. The carrier changes the center frequency, which is also nicely visualized by the GUI. If you want to go more extreme, change the demodulation style from the default vintage radio type to the more aggressive FM-like multiplication style. If you desire less noise, just turn down the feedback parameter. Width adjusts the bandwidth of the bandpass filter, allowing for very narrow bands that create interesting effects, while greater bandwidths produce more clean sounds. So you can see that this is a unique plugin that offers a lot of fun and new possibilities. You can grab the demo on nativeinstruments.com/freak and try it out for yourself. Let's step through some presets to give you an idea of the different sound opportunities. Enjoy!